So I wanted to give this video some context. I've been editing videos for the past year on Davinci Resolve and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But more recently I've started editing photos as well. And there are some slight changes about how you export photos compared to videos, and there's been a few other things that it's taken me a while to learn. So this is, even though it seems very simple, it's just walking through how I edit photos, and it's everything I wish I knew 6 months ago. Enjoy the video. So this is a combination of all of the information I know about editing photos, and I'm just going to walk through editing a photo. So I'm going to show you take one. So what I've done is I've just grabbed one of my drone clips from the sequence we just saw before, and what I want to do is turn this into an Instagram photo. Firstly, what I've done is I've just brought it over onto a new page. Now I've already color graded this video, so I'm just going to skid on to the next stage, which is reframing. So the first thing you want to do, I go down to the settings down the bottom right, I want to go into master settings, we're going to scroll to the top and press custom, and the numbers we want to stick in is 180 and 1350, and these numbers, if I press save, are the right aspect ratio for a standard Instagram post as of recording this video. I'm not sure, it may change. So now we're left with our image, and you can see the black frame of what the Instagram size is. And one thing I always do is like to bring down a solid color behind my image. So if I go into effects and I search generators, we can then get a solid color. Or what I've done is I've turned it into one of my favorites, and that means it's nice and easy for me to grab. I'm just going to put that underneath. Now I always turn my background into something like a light yellow, and this means when I go into zooms, I bring out my image, I can clearly see where the bits are sticking out, and I can get it to the right size. So now I have the right frame, I've selected the frame I want, I can scrub through until I get to the frame I want. We go to the color panel, and on the color panel I'm simply just going to right press with my mouse. We get the options here. I go grab still, and that brings us a photo in our gallery. If you can't see the gallery, just tap the gallery on the top left hand corner of your screen. On there we're going to right click again, we want to press export. Now you can give this whatever title you want. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to call it background trees. One thing that's really important to remember when you do this is to make sure you change your file type. It automatically starts as a DPX file, and I find that for Instagram you want to change it to something else that works with photos. So JPEG is what I use. But make sure you check that because it always changes back, and that can get you a couple times. So make sure you have the right file type, and then press, we've selected the area we want, and then we're going to export. Okay, so that was with the video. I'll give you exactly the same example as if we're going to use a photo. So if we have a photo, we'll drag it in. Okay, so now what I've done is I've just brought in a photo, and this is going to be exactly the same as a video. So I'm just going to zoom it in until I'm happy I've got my framing right. And one more pro tip, if you press Command and scroll on your mouse, you can move up and down your image. This could be quite handy, so if you're zooming in and you're looking at details, Command, and you can scroll up to the top of the image just to make sure everything is within frame. It's really good for spotting small details. Get it to just the right size, and then we can zoom out. Now I'm going to do the same way as I did with the videos. Go into the color page, I'm going to right click the image, and we're going to grab still. From there I select the image I want, we're going to export, give it the file name, select where we want to go, and make sure that I have selected JPEG, and export from there. There we go. Thank you for watching to the end. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.